Hello everyone and welcome to my Viper Snakebite lineups guide for maps Ascent and Bind. But before we start, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel for more guides in the future. For a site lineup, you have to stand on this corner. Align the lower portion of your bar to this edge, like this, and do a simple left click. This lineup will cover the front side of the generator. Another lineup is to aim your crosshair on the top of the darker portion right here and do a simple left click. This lineup covers the double boxes and you can do this as soon as the enemy taps the defuse. The next lineup is you have to go to wine and stand on this corner. Align the lower portion of your bar to the wires between the second and third light bulbs, move your crosshair slightly to the left and do a simple left click. This lineup covers the back side of the generator when the spike is planted in that corner in case you have to plant safely for your team. You can also do this by standing close on the pole here. Align the lower portion of your bar to this edge like this and do a simple left click. This lineup covers the back side of the generator as well. The last lineup for a site is to stand on this pole in the wine, right here. Align the lower portion of your bar to this edge. Do a simple left click. And this will cover this portion of the plant site. This lineup is very easy to defend since it is planted open for your team. For B-site lineups, the first one is you have to stand on the corner of the ticket booth at B lobby. Align the numbers to the darker portion like this and do a simple left click. This lineup will cover the default plant spot. When the spike is planted on the corner of double boxes, stand on the corner here at B main. Aim your crosshair at the lower left portion of this window like this and do a simple left click. You can do this while the enemy is tapping the defuse so you don't have to predict when will the snake bite lands on the spike. Another lineup is if the spike is planted in front of the triple boxes. Aim your crosshair at the upper left corner of this window and do a jumping left click. This will cover this area right here. You can also do this when the enemy is tapping the defuse. So for bind lineups on A site, when the spike is planted on triple boxes, you had to stand on the barrel right here at A short. Now on this corner right here, you have to align it with the 80% line mark of your bar like this. And do a normal left click. This lineup will cover the area of triple boxes. Another lineup is when the spike is planted on truck. You have to stand on this corner near A short. And notice the light colored portion of the leaves right here. Aim your crosshair at the right corner of the leaves and move your crosshair slightly below it. You don't have to be exact with this as long as you aim at this mark like this. Do a normal left click and this will cover the default plant spot or truck. When you are playing for post plant at the A lobby or showers, first is you have to stand on the crates here and on this corner of the tower. Align it with the lower portion of your bar like this and do a jumping left click. This will cover the default plant site. The last one for A site is you have to stand behind this small box on attacker's side. At this corner of the crown molding of the wall, aim your crosshair slightly to the left and move it a bit up, like this so it won't hit the corner. and do a simple left click. This lineup will cover the plant spot for triple boxes. For the B site lineup, the first lineup is for the default plant spot. You have to stand on this corner here in B long. Now on this paint, you have to align the lower right portion of your bar like this and do a jumping left click. Another lineup for the same spot is you have to align the lower corner of your bar to the tip of this paint right here and do a simple left click. This lineup is for when the spike is planted at the back side. Now the last lineup for B is you have to stand on hookah at this corner here. Notice the shadowed portion of the hole right here. You have to align it with the top portion of your bar like this and do a jumping left click or a simple left click. Either of the two will land on the opposite side of default plant spot. Only the time that it will land will differ, so you have to predict on this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.